And it's good to be with you from Swakopmund, where we are hosting the private schools rugby and sports competition. PARESIS this morning taking on Windhoek Afrikaans Private School from the wonderful setting of the ProEd Academy School here on the northern outskirts of Swakopmund. We had a bit of overnight rain. When I mean a bit, there was a few drops, but with 7 millimeters of rain per annum, that was quite a bit of rain for this part of the world. So Windhoek Afrikaans Private School taking on the Bears, formerly known as Maria, but now under the new name of PARESIS High School. And we are going to see hopefully another scintillating match like we saw yesterday between Windhoek Private School and Walvis Bay Private School, ending in a 15-all draw with the final try and conversion right at the end of the match to secure a very exciting match indeed. That is the northern outskirts of Swakopmund, and in the distance you can see the salt pans. That is the far end of town where the houses end, and there, as I said, in the distance you can see the magnificent salt plains of Swakopmund, the most northern part of the seaside town. A lot of visitors from all over the country coming to witness the private school sports day, and the underfoot is a little bit damp due to the minimal rain that we did have overnight. On the left hand side you can see the blue Astro for the hockey, and here is the magnificent rugby field in fantastic condition, and then the other sporting facilities, a second rugby field, a third rugby field, and you can't see at the right are the vast netball fields. So fantastic facilities that we have here. Astro for the hockey, very fast game, and there are more netball courts. As you can see, a lot of people coming to watch, to take part, and to watch their boys and girls taking part. And looking southwards to Swakopmund, and there the school buildings, just north center of your picture, the lovely grounds of the school and the burgeoning city of Swakopmund. As you can see, all the cars, and there are plenty of people inside eager to watch the match between PARESIS and Windhoek Private School. And while we're watching these fantastic pics, let's just go for a quick break.
Welcome to Enjoy Travel Namibia, your ultimate online booking platform for unforgettable stays. Discover a curated selection of picturesque accommodation options in Namibia and South Africa, and soon in Botswana, Zambia, and Zimbabwe as well. Whether you're looking for a cozy cabin in nature, a stylish city stay, or luxurious retreat, you'll find the perfect getaway at enjoy.my.na. Traveling for business or pleasure? Alone or with family? Wherever your journey takes you, Enjoy Travel Namibia is the perfect travel partner. With just few clicks, you can explore a vast network of accommodations, each carefully selected to offer comfort, convenience, and an unforgettable experience. Book easily and securely online. No hassle, just adventure. Your next great escape starts here. Explore, discover, enjoy.
Right, and welcome back to Swakopmund, to the ProEd Academy School, where we will be watching PARESIS versus Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. And for the PARESIS team, fullback is Jazario Drotsky, right wing is Gideon Jaber, center HD van Willig, center Kian Strivig, left wing Drickus Martins, fly half Ruan Brandt, fly half, scrum half is Durant Lowe, eighth man is Hanja Lowe, flanker Kriya Osborne, lock is Kio Kriya, alongside him is Rupert Pearson, Henro Antonissen. Lock is Johan Gabrielsen. Hooker, Meyer Loubser. And prop is H.J. Vermaak, representing Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. Fullback, we saw yesterday, playing very well, Noel Loubser. Wing is James Lowe, Derek Nell, Jaden Hansen, Luca Mikolo, Ben de Vet, the very sharp fly half, Milan Esthuizen, the real open wakker and lively scrum half. George Klotz is 8th man, Peter Leroux, Dion Delport, Alex Penduka, the very tall lock, Payden Kitching, Jacobus Mouton, Eduardo Dunn, and Willem Oosthuizen at prop. There we see some highlights of yesterday's match. Some of the action in yesterday's game early on. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School held the advantage, running into a quick 10-0 lead, and then managed right at the very end to squeak out a draw with the very ever-present Walvis Bay. But here we have Windhoek Afrikaans Private School in the predominantly black and PARESIS in the black and yellow. Interesting that the PARESIS players have got their numbers on their shoulders. Helps everybody. And it's scrum down to the Windhoek Afrikaans Private School. The referee today is Mr. Dani Kun, all the way from the very important town of Okahanya. From Okahanya, you can either go north or you can go east. It's your decision, nowhere else. And he's in the construction and manufacturing industry. And a quick tap taken by Durant Lowe. Gets the ball out, hopefully setting up a good line movement, but gets scragged. Ball going wide, a very quick break. And the fly off, scrum off, Durant in position as he should be, following up where there's a breakdown. Referee's blown for an indiscretion further up the field. And a relieving kick. We had a strong wind yesterday, but there's very little, if zero wind at the moment. Just that the underfield might be a little bit soft due to the unusual, maybe 1 millimeter of rain here on the coast. Line out for Windhoek Afrikaans Privat. The tall Alex Penduka, prominent in the lineouts. Milan Esthuizen getting the line away. Jaden Hansen. Good line movement, but an excellent tackle on the far touchline, preventing an almost certain try to Windhoek Afrikaans. I don't think I've got the correct team Yeah, but it's WAP1 and there's possibly different names in the field. Donnie Kun just laying down the law as the scrum is about to be formed. Excellent scrum by Windhoek, but a moment of hesitation and scrum off gets caught in possession. So a knock on by the scrum off who was keen to get the line away. And scrum to be fed now by PARESIS. Honjo low at the back of the scrum. But an excellent scrum by Windhoek Afrikaans. And looking for a gap. The greasy customer slipping his way through the field. Ball being held up. And Penduka making a break. Is it a turnover? Windhoek have the ball. And that charge was well seen by PARESIS. The centre tried to go for the gap. That was Jaden Hansen trying to go for the gap, but couldn't quite make it. And offside against PARESIS. And it's going to be a kick into touch. Gained ground by number 10, Ben de Wet. Line out close to PARESIS try line. Good tactical kit. And once again, it's that very tall Alex Penduka. Jumps for that ball. He had an outstanding game yesterday. The first one was knocked backwards, but unfortunately the centre knocked it on. So plays called back more or less in the centre of the field, and PARESIS will feed the scrum. They managed to stave off that onslaught from Windhoek Afrikaans Privaat School. Durant low, the PARESIS scrum off, about to feed the scrum, but referee Donnie Kun decides to break up the scrum and just help the guys in the front row to get things straight, get a nice orderly scrum. Another excellent shove by Windhoek Afrikaans Private School, but Durant Low managed to get the ball away. Unfortunately, Ruan Brunt was caught in possession. So are they going to kick to relieve the pressure? And that's done by the scrum half and picked up by Noel Loubser, the Afrikaans Private School back, and a dash to the line. He had men on the inside, could have passed, but when the try line's looming, you've only got one idea. But it's a team game. You've got 14 other guys with you. And a big storm towards the try line. Windhoek Afrikaans pressing all the time. Offside called again. Advantage to, and a tap. Spreading the ball wide, but going backwards. And the whitewash is crossed, and an excellent try, well worked, right from the left-hand side of the field. They went backwards, but they drew their men, and an excellent try. 5 points to Windhoek Afrikaans Private School with a try, and will Noel Loubser attempt the kick from almost on the side of the field. It's going to be a long kick, and he has a slight breeze behind him. As I said, there's like little if no wind, but hopefully whatever wind there is will be able to assist him. It's going to be a long kick. Let's just see if they can add the extra 2 points for the conversion. And hefty, and unfortunately just short, and also not far enough, high enough. So single try after 12 minutes. Windhoek Afrikaans Private School 5, and PARESIS yet to trouble the scorers. Right, kick off on the halfway line by fullback Jazario Drotsky. Very deep kick indeed, deep into the territory, well below, behind the 22 meter, and a long kick. A lot of ground gained. Noel Loubser coming into the line, helping out. And within a couple of seconds of the restart, they're back on the halfway line and now making gains. But possession now in the hands again of Windhoek Afrikaans, and a desperate break, but thwarted by the tackling of PARESIS. Ron Brunt with the kick into touch from the resulting penalty. Line out close to the, well, midway between the halfway and 22 meter. Excellent jump there by Keo Kriya. And a break on the left-hand side by the scrum half. Durant Low getting his team forward. I'm sure they'll be happy to get a try and hopefully a conversion. A line movement that went array. But position now firmly back in the hands of PARESIS, and hopefully we'll try and mount an attack against the ever-looming Windhoek Afrikaans Privaat Schools attack. But called back for an infringement. Scrum down to Windhoek. 15 minutes gone, and Windhoek Privaat School lead by 5 points to 0 against PARESIS. Temporary stands are filling up. It's a large crowd in the background. Cool and maybe slightly chilly morning, but ideal conditions for an excellent game of rugby. And an excellent scrum again by Windhoek Afrikaans Privaat. Scrum off, caught in possession, but a good break by Jaden Hansen. Windhoek gaining a lot of ground. Drinks break called. So far, scrum off, Caleb Bierkes has had an enterprising game. Been putting his line away and getting the breaks. He was instrumental in getting that try scored right from the left-hand side of the field. Ball spread out wide and eventually being scored by the wing on the far right-hand side in the corner, and with an unsuccessful but a very long and difficult kick by Noel Loubser. Important team talk going on there. Couple of players in the Windhoek team today didn't feature in yesterday's game but are playing today. And one of them you can see, number 22, is Sylvana de Klerk. Coach obviously giving them advice and encouragement. They've been playing very well in the first half of this match. Windhoek Privaat School against PARESIS, being held here at the Private Academy School, private school in Swakopmund on the coast of Namibia. If you are watching from outside of Namibia, coastal town on the west coast of Namibia. And those are the schools taking part. Windhoek Afrikaans Privaat School, who lead by a try to nil against the team they call the BERE, which is PARESIS. They changed their name recently and are now PARESIS School. The in-between break in the first half. And play is going to resume. Drop kick to start the match. That's to be taken by fly half Ben de Wet. And the play immediately gets underway with a break. "20 minutes gone. And PARESIS on the attack. And a bad pass to the knees of the centre, Dirkus Martins, caused him to knock on. But pressure being applied. Caleb Bierkes passes out, wanting to get his line away. Peter Leroux in action, but got caught. Willem Oosthuizen shouting encouragement, and an excellent break and try. Good team involvement there. And Windhoek Afrikaans Privaat School double their lead with 2 tries and 1 conversion, and a conversion to come, and a relatively easy kick just scored next to the left-hand upright. Not too much preparation, not too much concentration for that kick. Relatively easy, but we've all seen simpler kicks missed. 2 points for the conversion. So Windhoek Afrikaans Privaat School 12, PARESIS yet to score. 22 minutes of the match elapsed, and kick-off by PARESIS deep into Privaat School territory. And another good line movement. PARESIS pressing now, forcing Windhoek back. And it's going to be a clearing kick. Was it by Ruan Brunt? And it's the referee saw an infringement, and it's a penalty taken again by Ruan Brunt, gaining ground. Didn't go into touch. PARESIS now have the ball and are mounting an attack. Donovan Sowden. And an excellent grabber kick towards the try line, but dotted down, so it'll be a dropout. We saw a fantastic foot race yesterday. Ball carried over, so a 5-meter scrum. What can Windhoek do with this opportunity? Front loopship. Alabucus with the ball to feed the scrum. Windhoek pressing. Do they want 3 tries? Referee Donnie Kuhn standing by, watching the proceedings, and Caleb Bucas gets the line away. But an excellent tackle. End of it being scragged. And a knock-on, unfortunately, by Windhoek Privat School gives PARESIS the opportunity to feed the scrum. Hopefully they can mount an attack. Derek Null in picture, number 13, with the pink scrum cap, pink reddish, strawberry colored. Scrum not being set correctly. Referee Donnie Kuhn helping the guys, instructing them, reminding them of the correct procedure to scrum down. Ball fed and won by PARESIS, but have lost possession. Windhoek Privat School on the move again. Kalabukas passes out. Bendevet caught in possession. Preventing the ball from coming out, and penalty to PARESIS. Durant low, boots the ball downfield and finds touch. About 5 yards inside Windhoek Privat School. Instructions being issued. And the dart from the line out Looks like PARESIS are playing the ball close to them and not wishing to pass the ball out to the line, but I think it's going to change. Windhoek Privaat School very aware of their tactics. I don't think the players on the far side heard the feel, but offside by Windhoek Privaat School. Offside, went past the back feet of the player. Durantlo booting the ball downfield again. Excellent kick right on the Windhoek try line. 5 meters out. Are they going to make use of the wonderful opportunity that the excellent kick by the scrum of Durantlo has given them? Right on the try line. Is it going to be a short one? Is the hooker going to quickly turn around and run in? But he's got a man covering here. They're going to push for the line. And there they go. Excellently worked. And PARESIS are on the scoreboard. Well worked. Excellent try. Deserve it. They've been pressing and been under pressure for basically the entire match. Kigo Kriya there, number 6. And scrum off Durantlo with the conversion. Should be easy. And flags are raised. So there's 1 try in it at the moment. PARESIS will have 7, so there'll be a difference of 5. Converted try in the 30th minute of the match. Then the vet to kick off. Knock on. Knock on by PARESIS, and a try in an excellent attacking position for Windhoek Privaat School. Jos Visagie lining up next to the tall Alex Penduka in the lock position. Front row's going down. Alan Esteze. Coming through the line at speed. That is anyway a free kick given for the scrum infringement, and Windhoek taking advantage of that free kick. Caleb Bucas getting the line away for Privaat School, but well tackled by PARESIS, the ever-present Alex Penduka. Bendevet getting involved. So is his counterpart, Ruan Brunt. All going out to the line. It's good to see running rugby and the guys not taking the easy way out of kicking away possession, but holding on and running the ball. Kadabirkus. And the ball not going where it was intended. Knock on unfortunately by Van Willig for PARESIS, results in a scrum for Windhoek Privaat School. 34 minutes gone, and one try is needed by PARESIS just to level the scores, and a bonus if they can convert it. But it's Windhoek Privaat School that are putting all the pressure, spending a lot of time in PARESIS territory. Incorrect scrummaging by Windhoek Privaat School, free kick to PARESIS, and a line movement. Getting the show on the road, Durant low, and an excellent chase. Grabbed the ball, but is the knock-on going to be called? And accidental offside. Pressuring, very quick ball by Durant low, using the opportunity. Time is of the essence. Not too much time left in the match. But an excellent break. You have to have a live wire scrum off. Get the team going. When the ball is available, the ball is live, and utilize the ball. So kick out from the goal area. PARESIS pressuring. Durant low from the back of the scrum. Setting up the options, are not going to break right. Everybody's lined up on the left. And did I hear the end of the match hooter? Five points in it. And an intercept, but Windhoek Afrikaans School caught offside. Five meters out, tap and run. Try line is looming. It is very close. And so near yet so far. A narrow and a close encounter, but a win for Windhoek Afrikaans Privaat School, 12 points to 7. PARESIS were pressing and pressing and pressing, were just so unlucky not to get that final try. But final score, Windhoek Afrikaans Privaat School 12, PARESIS 7. Teams are forming a huddle and congratulating each other, which is such a good thing. It was a good match of running rugby. Well, from the time being, from Swakopmund private school, with the score Windhoek 12 beating PARESIS 7, it's goodbye for the time being.